Okay, we're here at 435 Loring Avenue here in Los Angeles, 90025. Now, we're here to check the main sewer line. We obviously cannot check every pipe in the house. You'll have your general inspector crawl underneath. They'll physically look at everything. We're here to check the main line, and this inspection is based on my opinion. So I can tell you that we'll start off by running the camera from a 4-inch clean-out, like an end-of-a-line clean-out, located here right next to the swimming pool. There's also a 2-inch clean-out on the little unit at the back, this little guest house over here. And there's a 4-inch clean-out more in the front of the house on the side, on the north side of the house, that we'll continue our inspection from. We have our camera in the line. We're all the way actually underneath the sidewalk right now from this clean-out here by the swimming pool. We cannot push our camera any further, but we'll continue the inspection from the clean-out in the front. So let's bring the camera back here. So this is underneath the sidewalk over here. And then it comes back to a cast iron pipe. Now this is all cast iron coming back. You can see the water's flowing very well. It definitely has some rust buildup in it. There's no doubt about it. Remember, we look at the inside of the pipe. We cannot see the outside of the pipe. But you can clearly see quite a lot of rust buildup in the pipe. Of course, the water's running right over here. So there's obviously the original pipe, but I didn't see any roots or anything getting into it or anything like that. It just definitely has quite a bit of rust buildup in it. So the most important thing over here is never to flush tampons, baby wipes, paper towels, things like that. We're probably going to recommend trying to descale this pipe somewhat by running a cable with a blade through the line. This way you can get rid of some of the rust over here, because it definitely is rusty, the pipe. Remember, we're looking at the inside of the pipe. We cannot see the outside of the pipe. So if the general inspector gets underneath the house and what they can physically see, if they see things leaking, well, obviously it would need to be replaced, but this is all probably under the ground, and there is probably something above the ground underneath the house. Over here you see it looks a little better coming back from this point coming back.
Didn't give a replace part of it?
Whatever you see ABS plastic, that was obviously been replaced. Cast iron is probably the original pipe.
Is there a lot of cast iron?
There's a lot, yeah. We're going to pause the recording. Okay, so we're running the camera from the 4-inch clean-out over here, located on the side of the house where the gas meter is. We've reached the same point in the line, which is underneath the sidewalk, where we're in the clay pipe, but there's some mortar in the bottom of the joint here. You see right there. That's preventing us from continuing the camera because we've gone through so many turns in the line. So this is the same point as we reached from the other clean-out. Well, if you want to continue this inspection, we're going to recommend that a clean-out be installed. You can see this is the 6-inch clay pipe as it comes back to the cast iron pipe here. So we're going to bring it back, and then we'll locate a spot, and we'll see if you want to continue this inspection, it's going to need another clean-out installed. We'll bring the camera back, see if we could spot anything. I doubt it very much. Let's come back a little more. Okay, let me locate here. Okay, so we've located it on the lawn 5 feet deep. Let's bring the camera back. We've seen all of this over here. obviously getting old, but we cannot check the pipe going into the street because there's mortar in the joint and it's preventing us from going all the way through. It's just too many turns in the line, and there's no cleanouts on the outside of the house over here. This is running through the driveway over here now. And then you can see it's going to take a lot of turns over here, and that's why it prevents our camera. It doesn't give us much leverage to push the camera. Obviously the ABS plastic, they put the clean out in this, all looks good. So we're going to pause the recording again. Okay, we're checking the sewer line from the little guest house here. It's only a 2-inch clean out over here. And we got our camera in the line. This basically runs towards the bathroom in the back of the house here. That's where it's connecting in. Let's bring the camera back. We cannot push it any further. So we're going to bring it back. This is all ABS plastic over here as it comes back. Not the best of grades over here. You can see that it definitely has water standing in the line. It's not really graded properly. You probably would need a mainline clean out on this line anyway, because this is not going to be, in case it needs to be cleaned, the line. You can see it's not very well graded, this pipe. Okay, let me pause the recording. Okay, we've located this at the concrete over here. Let's bring the camera back. We're definitely going to recommend that a clean out be installed over here, because there's no way to really get the camera all the way through. And in case this line blocks up, you need a clean out, a proper clean out, in order to be able to clean it out. It's all ABS plastic, however. Just remember, no tampons, baby wipes, paper towels. So we'll put that on the report. We're definitely going to recommend a clean out be installed on the outside so we could continue our inspection.
Is that right? Yeah,
We'll stop the recording over here.